One of these circle templates really comes in handy for drawing the center of flowers or laying out designs and so forth. I'd highly recommend on getting one of those. This is by Rapid Designs. The company's Berol, B-E-R-O-L. Can hardly do without that. This is kind of my engraving spot right here for bits. It's important that you make yourself comfortable. I've got the light here. I use an optivisor. I've got my vise where I can turn my bit around, and the foot pedal for my GraverMate is down here on the floor. I've got an air compressor right behind me, and sometimes I move it outside. It makes a lot of racket when it pops on. And I've got my flower laid out here, and I'm going to lay this wheat stalk out here. And this seemed like kind of the reward when you get your bit made and the silver on it and all cleaned up and ready to engrave. That can actually be the fun, rewarding part. So I'm fixing to engrave this flower right here and then put the wheat stalks on each side and just see how it turns out. I've got my tools here. I've got some flat gravers and GRS handles. This is a 44 flat graver, and I've got a 40 and another 44 to keep a spare around. And then I've got a couple other tools here that I'll put in my hand piece. I've got a 42 and then the N6. Oh, that's actually a 38 flat graver. It's real, just a real narrow one. And I keep, I've got some WD-40 on a cotton ball here that I dipped the end of my graver tool in that to kind of lubricate that. See, here's my handpiece, but I can just dip the tip of my tool in there, and it makes a somewhat brighter cut. So right now I'm going to start out by cutting my circle and then go change the, this is a square graver, put a flat graver in there and then do the petals of the flower. And then I'll come back with this square graver and put some little fine lines in the flower to kind of bring it alive. Okay, I cut the circle for the center of the flower. Now I'm going to come in here and put a crosshatch on it. I'll put about 4 straight lines one way. Then I come back the other way and kind of give it a crosshatch. Like last night, I finished all the metal work, and then when you do that, you're kind of in a fizz. That's not a good time to engrave. You need to like calm down a little bit, and like this is the next morning after I got all the metal work done, and your engraving will look a lot better if you're not in a fizz when you do it. I've got the center with the crosshatch, and then now I'm coming in here with a number 40 quick change high-speed steel GRS flat graver. And what I've done is started out on the side, come around here, laid it down, and then came out and made a real unique end to that flower on each side. So now all I have to do is repeat this on these other 3 petals here, and then I'll come back with a square graver and put some little fine lines here. Probably 1, 2, 3. 1 up the middle and about 3 on each side. I've got enough room for that.